I was on my bedroom with my baby, and I just heard that big noise. I thought it was the transformer, but I grabbed the baby, I ran out.
It wasn't a transformer. That big noise was a plane that had crashed into her home. You're taking a look at the crash site in Miramar where the small plane remains. The aircraft had just taken off from North Perry Airport. Unfortunately, the 2 people on board did not survive. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jackie Nesbro.
And I'm Roxanne Vargas. Today's crash leaves a neighborhood on high alert, but it is not the first time this happens in that area.
Tonight, we have live team coverage on this deadly plane crash. As the investigation into what went wrong is just beginning, our coverage kicks off with NBC6's Amanda Plasencia, who spoke to the owner of the home. Amanda, what did they say?
Well, Jackie, that homeowner, as you heard her earlier, clearly shocked and just freaking out about this plane coming into her home. Now, this small plane, it took off from North Perry Airport, but that pilot did not get very far. You can see the remnants of that plane here left behind and just, shattered here as this drove into a home along Jamaica Drive and Orleans Street in Miramar, and the 2 people on board did not survive.
Chopper 6 footage shows a plane with its tail in the air, straight into the roof of a home in Miramar.
I was born today again. I would have died right there with my baby. It's really scary.
Mangereris Moreno says she was inside her home with her 2-year-old baby, Tyler, when she heard the impact on her roof.
We were there on my bedroom. I was on a phone call, and then I heard that big noise, and I ran out. I grabbed it, I ran out, and when I got outside, I saw that it was the plane on top of my house.
Broward County Aviation confirmed the plane took off from North Perry Airport.
And I saw the plane coming from North Perry Airport.
Donovan Russell says he saw the plane go down in the neighborhood.
The next thing I heard, boom.
There was no fire or explosion, but the plane hit some power lines, so the power in the area was off as a precaution.
Approximately 6 homes do not have any power, and everyone inside has been evacuated as a precaution.
Moreno can't return to her house yet, but she's grateful she's alive.
Some damage at the house, the roof and my bedroom and the bathroom, closet, but basically we're fine, and we went out on time.
The last major plane crash affiliated with North Perry Airport was in March of 2021, where 2 people died. At that time, former Broward Mayor Steve Geller said over a span of 5 years, there had been 14 accidents connected to the small airport.
And the names of those 2 people on board that small plane have not been released at this time, but this neighborhood clearly just shaken up over yet another plane crash. Live in Miramar, Amanda Plasencia, NBC6 News.
So what went wrong here? We go now to NBC6 investigator Willard Shepard live in Miramar with a closer look, Willard, at what happened.
Well, the NTSB is really going to try to get to the bottom of exactly what happened that led to this tragedy here behind me in this residential neighborhood right next to North Perry Airport. They'll be taking a look at everything involving with this. One of the witnesses told us that he heard the airplane having trouble with the engine, then the engine simply stopping and the airplane stalling. With that, geographically where we are and also talking to our aviation experts, looks like the plane had an engine problem, didn't really have an option to go back to North Perry. The NTSB will dissect what happened from the moment the aircraft took off from North Perry Airport, and residents started calling 911 to report that an aircraft had gone into a home.
We can confirm that unfortunately we do have 2 fatalities. The plane was leaking fuel. Miramar Fire Rescue responded and has been working diligently to safeguard all the nearby individuals that can be found in these homes.
The National Transportation Safety Board will take a very close look at how the plane's engine was operating at the time. One witness described the airplane having engine trouble.
Coming on the motor start, then I hear the no sound, the motor shut off. And then it started to come down like this. It wasn't like this, it coming down like this. And just below the house, it stopped. The motor started back. And the next thing I heard, boom.
This map shows the location of North Perry Airport and the runways the pilots could have been using Monday. Runway 19 left and runway 19 right, both leading towards the neighborhood where the plane went down. 2 other runways head east. The plane went into the home about a mile from the airport's perimeter. Luca Benzini is an FAA flight instructor. He says it's never good in any situation to lose power at a low altitude.
Shortly thereafter, takeoff had potentially an engine problem, and there's very little options of where to put it down when you're low at that point.
Benzini says over the years, the airport and the community have merged together.
When the airport was initially built, at least in the case of North Perry back during the 40s, there was nobody around. And since then, of course, a lot of urbanization, and then, of course, we have the issue that there's a lot of houses around the airport.
The NTSB at this hour has what we call a GO team already headed to this location. They'll be pulling the paperwork, the maintenance records on the aircraft here behind me, also the pilot in command. Those records will be pulled to see how often they've been flying, how proficient they are, and what kind of credentials they had. In the larger picture, general aviation aircraft like this do have a higher accident rate than a military or commercial aircraft. Doesn't mean that any of the rules were not being followed, but that's simply what the facts and historically that they show. When it comes to this incident, from all we know at this point, looks like there was an engine problem and simply not a way, a time, or more importantly, the altitude to get back to North Perry. We're live in Miramar. Willard, Shepard, NBC 6 News.